Hello grade 6. Today we are going to talk about complex sentences. We will also review the other kinds of sentences and some punctuation rules. Let's start with the simple sentence. A simple sentence has one subject and one verb. I like to study grammar is a simple sentence. A simple sentence is also called an independent clause because it can stand alone. An independent clause ends with a period or a semicolon. A semicolon is a comma and on top of it a period. Now we will talk about compound sentences. A compound sentence is made up of two or more simple sentences joined by one of the following. A comma and one of the fanboys. The fanboys are the conjunctions. I like to study grammar, comma, and I love this class. This is a compound sentence. It is made of two simple sentences joined by the conjunction and a comma. I like to study grammar, comma, and I love this class. A compound sentence can also have a semicolon. I like to study grammar, semicolon, I love this class. This is a compound sentence made of two simple sentences. A compound sentence can also have a semicolon and a transitional. I like to study grammar, semicolon, therefore I love this class. Therefore is a transition word and it comes after the semicolon and after it comes a comma. The coordinating conjunctions are and, but, or, for, yet, so, nor, and they join two simple sentences to make a compound sentence. Here are some transition words and phrases that we can use in compound sentences. For example, as well as, however, therefore, especially, later, here, and many others. When do we use commas and coordinating conjunctions? Not every time we see and or but or a coordinating conjunctions we use a comma. There are rules for using a comma with the coordinating conjunctions. When a coordinating conjunction is used to connect only two items in a sentence, no comma is used. It means when and is not used to join two complete sentences, it is used to join two words or items in one sentence. In this case, I don't use a comma. I saw a cat and a mouse. This is one simple sentence and is used to join cat and mouse. I went to bed but couldn't sleep. This is a simple sentence, but is used to join the two parts of the sentence, but not two sentences. Is a lemon sweet or sour? Or is used to join sweet and sour. It is not used to join two sentences. In this case, I don't use commas. When a coordinating conjunction connects three or more items in a sentence, a comma is used. But when I have a simple sentence and I have a series of words, I use a comma. For example, I saw a cat, comma, a mouse, comma, and a dog. Did you order coffee, comma, tea, comma, or milk? Now, when a coordinating conjunction is used to connect two complete sentences, it means two independent clauses, a comma is usually used. So, I saw a cat, comma, and you saw a mouse. These are two sentences connected by and. I dropped the vase, comma, but it didn't break. He was tired, comma, so he went to bed. The comma and the conjunction are used when I'm making a compound sentence. Now we are going to talk about a complex sentence. A complex sentence is a simple sentence that is an independent clause to which a part of a sentence, a dependent clause, has been added. For example, because I like to study grammar, comma, I love this class. Because I like to study grammar is not a complete sentence. It is a part of a sentence. If I say it alone, it doesn't make any meaning. So, because I like to study grammar, comma, I love this class is a complex sentence. I love this class because I like to study grammar. And this is the same case. Because I like to study grammar, even at the end of the sentence, it does not give a complete thought. It is a part of the sentence. Common subordinating or dependent conjunctions. These are some of the conjunctions we use to make a complex sentence. After, although, even though, once. I can use them at the beginning of the sentence, or I can use them in the middle of the sentence to make a complex sentence. Let's take an example. After I finish my homework, comma, I will watch TV. So this is a conjunction used to make a complex sentence. Or I can say, I will watch TV after I finish my homework. And here I don't use a comma. So here is a tip on punctuation. Since dependent clauses are only part of a sentence, you can never connect them to another sentence with a semicolon. Semicolons are only used between two independent clauses. We never use semicolons in complex sentences. I have loved you for years, and here we used a semicolon, although I never admitted it. This is wrong. I cannot use a semicolon when I'm using a complex sentence. The correct way is to use a comma. How do I use the commas in complex sentences? Independent clause plus dependent clause, no comma. Example, he drank water because he was thirsty. I didn't eat although I was hungry. I worked hard even though I was very tired. Because, although, and even though are conjunctions used in the middle of the sentence, and in this case I don't use a comma. But when I have dependent clause plus comma plus independent clause, I use a comma. For example, because he was thirsty, comma, he drank water. Although I was hungry, comma, I didn't eat. Even though I was tired, comma, I worked hard. Thank you for listening. Go over the notes again and stay safe.